Come into the kitchen with me. We'll cook up something yummy, savory, spicy, or sweet, to satisfy your tummy each and every week. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for In the Kitchen with Miss Paula Harmonica Mama, and it's gonna be yummy. Okay, well, welcome to another edition of In the Kitchen with Miss Paula Harmonica Mama. And as I said in the promo, today we are going to be making Memaws chicken salad. Now, hang on just a second. And it is out of our family cookbook. And it's actually in the sandwiches part because Memaw used to make this. And when I was working at the Gateway, we didn't get a meal allowance. We had to provide our own meals. We could buy from their vending machine some of their stuff that was left over from the grill and stuff like that. Or we could go out, or we could bring our own. And a lot of times Memaw used to make me the chicken salad sandwiches, so it's over in this section. So we're going to be making that today. I'm going to set this over here out of the way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our shredded chicken. Whoops, now I need to go rinse that off. Okay. I'm going to put the chicken in here first. Now, if you will pause that for a moment. Okay, so I got it all rinsed off. All right, so there are several different things that go in this. And one of the things that does go in this is celery. But let me tell you something about this first. I'm going to try this again. I have read that, actually the lady that takes me out at Kroger said, if you cut the end off of celery and stick it in some water, it'll root and then you can grow it. So I did that, and I'm going to try it, and we'll keep up on that, okay? All right, so we'll just set that over there for now. I am going to move the chicken out of the way for a second. So I don't need a whole lot of celery, but I'm going to make, you're not going to watch me chop the whole thing off. But one thing I want to show you is, I'm going to get a smaller knife. Okay, here we go. I thought I had it organized. Celery has strings on it. And if you kind of take these strings off, it makes the celery a lot more pleasant to eat in a salad, or even if you're going to fill it with peanut butter. I've got to give Miss Brenda Gant from Miss Brenda Gant's cooking channel, I've got to give her the credit for showing me this, because I had never seen that before. But I had always struggled with the, we want Dexter. No, you cannot have any of this yet, you little beggar. Okay, so then we just want to cut the celery up in small pieces. To put like about a quarter of a cup. I'm gonna kind of eyeball it because it just depends on how much chicken you have. And those chicken breasts that I put in there, they were really big, so I may need a little more. Just about got myself there. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and also put in some red grapes. And I'm going to cut them in half. They're gonna roll away from me here. Okay, we've got some red grapes here. And you can use green grapes. And we'll probably want to use, I'm gonna cut that one a little bit more. About a half a cup or so. So let's see how that goes. By the way, only adults are going to be eating this. That one's kind of big. If you want to feed grapes to little kids, you know, they're known as a choking hazard. And they are. I mean, this will just like right there in the neck. But if you cut them up into quarters, into slivers like this, let me get a little bit closer. That won't be a choking hazard. Okay. So that's enough lesson on cutting grapes. So we're going to pause for a little bit till I get to the next step.
There you go.
Alrighty. Okay, so now let's get this chicken salad put together. Okay, so what we're going to, now let's do this first. Let's put in our grapes, and I have about a half a cup here, and we'll see how that looks. Whoa, kind of splash that all over the place. Okay, I think that will work. All right, now I am going to throw in the celery, and I wanted to tell you I saved these, and I use them in when I like make chicken or turkey stock. Sometimes it just adds a little bit of extra flavor. And since I cook the chicken that I have in here is I made a rotisserie chicken, crock pot rotisserie chicken, and I'll put the link to that show down in the bottom. Dexter, you're not getting anything right now. You might get locked outside here in a minute if you don't be quiet. Okay, I got a finger pointing on the other camera. Okay, so I need just a tad bit more celery in here because that gives it a nice little crunch. I am throwing there. All right, now I'm going to put in probably about a half a cup of chopped pecans too. That one didn't get chopped very good. Or more. I really like pecans as well. I tell you, she made these sandwiches for me and I took them to work. I mean, they were the best. It was on whole wheat bread. I'm telling you, that brings back sweet, sweet, precious memories. Okay, so the only other thing that goes in here is mayonnaise. And we'll just put some blobs in here just until it's like nice and moist. I kind of got a hankering to have this the other day because it's, well, we've had like kind of summer weather here in southern Ohio the past few days. There's a Facebook page from Barbersville, West Virginia. Their volunteer fire department just has really cute daily posts about the weather and what's going on and being careful about burning and all that kind of stuff. And the other day, or I guess it was today, they said something about use a little more mayo, about Mother Nature was giving us a summer preview this week, and next week it's going to get back down to normal temperatures again. But I tell you what, we could really use some rain. All right. I tell you what, I think we got it made in the shade here. And this is really, really good if it's served with some like club crackers or Ritz crackers. Hang on a second, and we'll grab a couple of spoons. Bernie's been helping me with the camera, so why don't you come over here and give. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put a little bit of salt and pepper on it first. Almost forgot that. More pepper. What? Oh, he's going over and getting a cracker. Good idea. And then let's put some salt in here. And you could use Lowry salt too if you want to. I've tried that, but it's not quite as good as just plain salt. So,
excuse me.
Okay, let me get that mixed up in there a little bit. All right, come on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm ready to eat.
We enjoyed that chicken salad out on the patio, and I am going to go over to our little our little planter, and I'm going to give you an update on the green onions. They are getting bigger, and as you can see, I have planted a few more. The grandkids were here today, and all of the ones they planted, which are all the taller ones, they've all grown a couple inches since they were here last. They were very excited about that. I'll show you later because it's just like bare ground now. But we planted some lettuce today while they were here. So I'm looking forward to see how that goes. All righty. Y'all take care. It would be so valid if you would make a batch of Memaws chicken salad. Been good hanging with you again this week, and I would like to excuse me, remind you to like, to comment, to share, and subscribe. And like I said, I'll put the link to my rotisserie chicken in the comments when we get this posted. So I will see you all next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Love y'all.